These 5 tanks are literally about to rain missiles upon this $500,000. And any money that doesn't get destroyed, I'm giving to Blake. Well, lucky for you, I'm gonna give you my credit card. And you can spend as much money as you want trying to protect this money from all of the missiles we're gonna be launching at your money.
So I just build whatever I want.
Whatever you want, but you only have 24 hours until we fire these tanks.
I need metal, let's go!
Alright, let's go, boys! Oh, he's ready. We're kicking this off with a sprint. Alright, Blake, where are we going to first?
Think in the junkyard.
Blake's first 3 hours consisted of sourcing any metal he could find to protect his money. I mean, this looks like they have...
Oh fuck, no. Here we go now, guys.
metal, even if that meant spending $30,000.
Definitely want that, all the trucks.
Basically, you just want every car here.
Yeah. Can you give me any of your shipping containers? You want to go back? Yeah, this is good. I feel like those will work well if I put them on top of the money.
And as if buying out the entire store wasn't enough, Blake did the same thing at 2 other industrial stores.
So everything I get from you today, I would need within the next 12 hours.
12 hours?
And as if buying out the entire store wasn't enough, Blake did the same thing at 2 other industrial stores.
So everything I get from you today, I would need within the next 12 hours.
12 hours?
I'm willing to pay double.
Okay, we'll get it.
He's very quick to throw my money around. $15,000.
And while we waited for the materials to be delivered, we headed back to the money and Blake laid out his official plan. You just spent the last hour strategizing. What did you come up with to stop the tanks from destroying your money?
Step 1, I want to put a shipping container over the money.
That is actually genius.
Step 2, giant water tanks.
Do you think that's your best defense?
I think it's good, but it's not the best. Step 3 is containers filled with brick, hay, and wood. Step 4 is my best defense, a fortress of strategically angled cars. From the last video that I saw, those bullets are going to hit those cars and ricochet elsewhere.
Unfortunately for Blake, it wouldn't be for another 4 hours until his materials were delivered. So he hired some construction workers to help get the job done.
I'm building a complete fortress. You drop the atomic bomb on this thing, the money's not going anywhere.
This is like an industrial construction site.
It started to look like Blake might actually have a chance at protecting his money. But even if the 500 grand survives those tanks, the tanks are actually only the first of 4 phases of attacks Blake will have to defend. And believe me when I say this, they're gonna get much more challenging. For the rest of the night, Blake and his crew worked tirelessly to defend the money. But by the time the sun rose, they still weren't quite done.
Looking good, looking good!
That's the money. The tanks are over there. What is this car here for?
This is like my inventory back here, dude.
Put your inventory between the money and the tank.
White car. I don't think I even have time to do anything else.
Time is up. Stop. Time is up. Drop it. Drop it right there. Go far away. Blake, time is officially ended. Seems pretty sturdy. Let's go fire some tanks.
I've been up for about 25 hours now, just building and building and building. I mean, I'm looking at it now and it looks great, but then I turn around and I see these 5 beasts, and then I see these shells that they're working with. I really had no idea they were going to be that big.
You think a shipping container is stopping that?
Hopefully 3 of them are. Oh, man.
All right, it's time. Load up the tanks. All right, these 5 tanks pointed at your money are about to fire 20 rounds. Blake, fire the first shot. There's so much dust.
Oh, my gosh. Look at his face. Look at Blake's face.
No way his money's safe.
So only 19 more, right?
19 more to go. Chandler, fire! Ah!
This is way too much fun. All the way back here, I can count 8 holes in that shipping container.
Yeah, I see those holes.
No shot, his money's safe. I'd ask you how you're feeling, but we might as well fire the last few shots.
Let's just get this over with.
5 shots. 4 shots remain. 3 shots remain.
How much money do you have back there? I feel like half.
2 remain. And of course, Blake, you have to fire the last shell.
The honor is mine.
After this, we'll see if you have any money left.
Let's go!
Oh, he's running. He's so fast. Is there any money? Hey, it's still there.
Yes!
Blake, it looked like your money
We
survived.
got a fresh stack.
I know you're happy, but we're gonna move on to phase 2 of 4. And in 24 hours, we're gonna blow up the biggest bomb we've ever detonated in the history of our channel around your money.
Are you gonna drop it? Are you gonna shoot it?
I'm glad you asked. I'll be right back. Blake, what do you think's in those green crates?
I don't know, dude. It looks like.
Here, I'll answer for you. This is 100 crates filled to the brim with TNT.
How are you even allowed to do that?
I'm not sure it's legal.
And while we prepared one of the biggest explosions in YouTube history, Blake began to strategize on how to keep his money safe.
Step 1, we gotta take everything flammable out of here, man. All the wood has gotta go. Step 2, water tanks. Step 3, I wanna move the shipping containers that I got. I just wanna close them into the other shipping containers. And then step 4 is just walls, cement, bricks, cars if I have to. The explosion is a lot worse than the tanks. This is bigger than that safe that blew up. Yes. Every single thing inside of that destroyed.
The first time, he lost $250,000 in this video. We gonna repeat it?
No.
And because at this point, Blake had been awake for over 24 hours, he trusted the construction workers to finish the job while he got a good night's rest.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. This is Blake going dark.
And because he was so exhausted, Blake slept for way longer than he planned.
All right, I got a good night's sleep. About to find out how much progress was really done overnight. Half. Empty. That means nothing has happened since I've been gone.
And with only 6 hours remaining, Blake did what he could by covering his weak spots with spare parts, bricks, and more cars.
Looking good in here. Looking real good. Oh, Mr. Jimmy!
What am I about to witness?
If you listen close, you can see a school bus coming, and it's going to be plopped right where you're standing.
I assume it's not full of children.
It's a short bus.
That is just not what I asked. This is our brand new Feastables bar. New flavor, new branding. You want to try it, Blake?
Yeah.
I'm using our snack products to distract them from telling them where to put the bus.
Dude, honestly, this is better than all the other ones.
All the other ones.
I promise. Anyone want a piece of chocolate?
Oh! Oh! Did you get that? Hey, Blake! 5 minutes till boom!
I need 10 more minutes. Just give me 5 extra minutes. 4 minutes.
Bro, you're spraying them with water.
Probably feels good.
I don't think they agree. They're literally getting off the car. They've got 90 seconds left.
Blake, you're running out of time. Go! Go! Come on! Come on!
Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Stop. Turn it off. Hey, Blake, turn it off or I start taking money. Let's go over to the bunker. You narrowly escaped death from the tanks. Let's see if you can do it again. Let the sun go down so it's a little darker now. This is the biggest bomb we've ever set off.
Yeah, this is the first bomb I've ever seen.
Blake, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm sweating now.
This is the detonation device. Here you go.
It's live?
Yes, it's live. 2 days of work, 17 cars, 6 water jugs, 4 shipping containers, $500,000 on the line. Let's find out if you're going home rich or with nothing. When you're ready, Blake.
3, 2, 1. Mom, I love you.
Oh my gosh! That fire storm is massive!
Can we go put that out?
Before we go put it out, I'm just wasting time.
Run! Whoa!
The fire extinguisher, go! Go! Let's go see if it burns!
Oh, no. Oh, it's on fire over there.
Oh, be careful. This. Ah!
Get off my money!
The fire's still going on up front. Blake is moving sandbags.
Please don't be ashes. Please don't be ashes.
What do you see?
I see green!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
I see a lot of dirt on it, but it seems to survive.
Whoa! I knew it!
Blake, you've officially passed phase 2 of 4. Do you want to see what the next challenge is?
Yes.
All right, Blake, for your 3rd challenge, we're going to be dropping flaming cars filled with gasoline on top of your money.
Can you tell me how many cars?
A lot. A lot. This is going to be the hardest phase yet. Blake will not only have to deflect the attack from the sky, but he'll also have to protect his money from the flammable gasoline seeping through the cracks of his defense. And after we drop the cars, I have another surprise. Good luck.
I want the crate with the money in it to be stuffed with concrete. That shipping container that's just sitting, plop that on top of the money.
Since Blake had been working so hard for the past few days, he ended up going right to sleep and saved most of his work for the next day. And although he seemed confident, this challenge would soon prove itself to be more difficult than anything he's ever faced in these videos.
Alright, this is day 4. I'm feeling like a zombie. We're gonna take the other shipping container that I have, we're gonna pick that up, and we're gonna put it in a formation.
Uy, bumigat siya, oh! Ang laki! Lucky me Casado, back kalamansi! Yes, opo! Kasha sa dalawa!
To where the point is facing up, so it's like a pyramid, and the cars will hit it, doom, and fall, but not on the money. We gotta get that shipping container on top as soon as possible. It's starting to worry me a little bit.
Over the next few hours, Blake did everything in his power to place the top shipping container at an angle to deflect the cars, even if that meant using wooden logs to prop it up.
If this container does not go exactly where I want to right now, I'm probably losing a lot of money. We did it! Oh, that makes me feel really good. The water tank, we bring that over to like right here. Fill that thing with bricks. And then we're gonna take the last car we got, put it right here. That's gonna block all this. It's gonna look great. We got a plan, baby.
But what Blake didn't know is I was about to introduce a twist. Do you want to know what the twist is?
Yeah.
Follow me. See that flag over there? That's a catapult. So as cars fall from the top, giant flaming balls are going to be hurled from the side.
Dude, I've been guessing millions of things I never thought catapult. I have like no more materials. I have nothing else to use.
Throughout the final hour, Blake raced to cover the weak spots of his fortress. However, there was still a key part missing. His water truck, which he sent to refill in the morning, was painfully late. He has 90 seconds left.
All right, here we go.
As always, it comes down to the wire with Blake. 60, 59, 58, 54. He's drenching everything in water before we drop the cars to try to protect his money from the fire. 30 seconds remain. You really think this is gonna stop the fire? Oh yeah, baby. 3, 2, 1, drop it! Just for that, I'm not showing mercy on the last one.
You knew that was gonna
That was
happen, dude.
intentional.
Oh man, moment of truth.
Look how high up that bad boy is. This is only the first of 5 flaming cars we're gonna be dropping, on top of the 5 flaming death balls from the catapult. You ready, Blake?
Get this going, dude.
Light it on fire! Now drop it! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh!
Hold on, everything's actually setting on fire right now.
The burning car successfully rolled off the container. However, the wood that Blake used to prop it up quickly engulfed in flames.
Dude, what's going on? What is happening?
What in there is on fire, Blake?
I don't even know what to
What?
say.
All right, what was on top of the shipping container?
All right, there is wood there. What's on juicy? Knock on wood.
You put wood? And you knew we were dropping flaming cars?
I needed to use them, dude.
Luckily, Blake did surround his money with cinder blocks, so there's still a very high likelihood his money is unburned. And since we're about to go into the coolest part of this video, obviously now, I'm gonna tell you about Acorns. Their debit card is meant to help you grow your money, not just spend it, which I'll tell you more about in a second. Fire! Acorns just launched the new Mighty Oaks debit card that they made with Dwayne Johnson. Cool thing about this debit card is every time you make a purchase, it automatically rounds up to the nearest dollar and invests the difference for you. Believe it or not, your money is also under attack. Not by giant flaming death balls, but by things like bills, spending, and inflation. And when you're not spending, your money will be hard at work in 2 of the highest APYs available. Taylor, what does APYs mean? It means you can fight back against bills and inflation by growing your money, just by having your money in your account.
Blake, how you doing, buddy? I'm remembering what it feels like to lose one of these things. Whoa! Oh, it's looking right.
Oh, right on the money! And just from signing up, Acorns and I are giving you $20 to start growing your money. So go to acorns.com/MrBeast to learn how you can make your money work for you. Light it on fire! Drop it! The rain of fire continued all throughout the night. And as the flames only grew bigger, things sadly started to look really bleak for Blake's money.
No.
That fire was raging for over an hour and a half.
It's either all gonna be there or it's not gonna be there at all.
That right there is a bunch of logs of wood. He accidentally created a giant bonfire. He
thought he was making a fortress, but he was actually making a furnace.
I mean, there's still a chance the concrete protected the money.
Blake, moment of truth.
Did the cinder blocks protect your money? Or was the fire just too much?
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Oh, those are ruined. Wait, hold up. The money is fried. It's 1,000 degrees in there. Let's be real with ourselves, Blake. It's gone. As you saw, most of the money looks like this.
Another loss. Yeah, this one hurts more than the laser one. What hurts the most is that I worked so hard for nothing. Yeah, it sucks.
The challenge is officially over. And before you go, Blake, I have an offer for you. You have two choices. You can either walk away with $100,000, or you can get a third and final chance to compete in a future video.
All right, I'm coming back.
You're coming back?
Coming back.
Okay. Blake's final chance to be in a video is going to be right here, but it won't be uploaded until February. I don't think me, the audience, everyone can bear to see you lose a third time. I'll see you then.
Okay, the next now is Autodesk Maya.
What is my user interface? It is called user interface because this is the interface the user see when they working with the particular software. It includes many different elements. For beginners, it looks a little bit complex and very cumbersome at the first time. But when they practice for a few days or few weeks, it becomes very intuitive and very easy, and one feel comfortable with my user interface. When they go to window user interface elements, see, it includes different kinds of elements. We'll come back what are those different elements. Before that, you need to understand what is an element of my user interface. For example, I'm hiding all user interface elements. See, it has hidden almost all the elements. Show all user interface elements. Now it is showing all the different elements. These are all checked. When you check this one status line, this goes off. See, that is gone. Shelf. Those two, status line and shelf, are the two important user interface elements. And time slider, range slider, these two. And command line, help line, toolbox. See, these are the different user interface elements. Then, how many are there? There are many, but it shows by default 19 user interface elements. First one is a menu. On the top, you see this is a menu bar. And first, these 7 menus are common menus, and other menus change based on the menu set. See, these are the menu set. By default, it is a modeling is selected. When you change to rigging, see, these menus have changed. Animation, FX, that is a menu set. Already you know, this is status line. This is a status line. This is the shelf. These are the shelves. And here you can see user accounts. When you log into Autodesk account, you can see your name. These are user accounts. And you can change the default workspaces from here. This is Maya Classic, modeling standard. See, it changed to modeling standard, modeling expert. It is not showing any user interface elements. The name itself indicates user expert. Like this, there are many more workspaces are there. We come back to Maya Classic. And the sidebar icons is the next user interface element. These are the sidebar icons. When you click this one, say these things will get updated here. These are the sidebar icons. You will come to know what are all these things later. In the channel box, this is the channel box. This is very, very important. We will come to see what is channel box in the coming video lectures. And layer editor. Here, this is a layer editor. we will come to see in detail about later in future lectures. And the most important part of the user interface is viewports. This is perspective viewport. When you click on spacebar, you will see these are the different kinds of viewports. These occupies the major part of the user interface. Beside the viewports, there is a toolbox. This is the toolbox. The toolbox includes important tools and important viewport layouts. And in the bottom you can see the time slider. This is time slider. You are going to learn about time slider, and this is range slider, and these are playback buttons. About time slider, range slider and playback buttons you are going to learn in animation section. And in the bottom you can see this is the command line where you can apply basic Mel scripting commands. And the helpline, see how to go to full screen mode, control space bar. Thank you.
Oo. Tapusin ko lang to.
I love Envato Elements. I love Envato Elements because not only does it inspire me to create better videos, but it also enables me to create the highest quality videos on a budget way faster. It is a one-stop shop for me as a content creator.
I can find any assets I need for my YouTube videos and client projects all in one place.
Not having to start from scratch makes it so much faster.
I can use an unlimited number of creative assets in any type of video project.
With a commercial license already good to go for a lifetime, jump right into creating and reach the finish line faster than ever before. Whatever picture, sound, or graphic that I can imagine, Envato Elements has the thing to bring that vision to life and create.
What are menus and menu sets? There are 40 menus present in Maya. They are divided into common menus, basic menus, help, not available. How to build up the menus, find the menu set, what are the common menus for the top bar is called menu bar. This includes all the different menus. There are 46 menus present in Maya, but you are seeing only few here because it's not possible to keep all the 46 menus on the top. Hence they organized into menu sets and common menus. When you click here, it is showing these are menu sets. First 7 are common menus. From file, edit, create, select, modify, display and windows. These are common menus. The rest are now 46 menus present in Maya. If you don't want to see this menu bar, simply click on Control M. Is a shortcut for Control M is for toggling, disabling this menu bar, and you can also access all these menus from Hotbox. When you click on hold space bar, see this is called Hotbox. You will learn about details about Hotbox in the coming video lessons. Hold down access F5 is for FX, F6 is for revenue. Click on F6 to back to model. Shortcut any menus within this. For example, if you close the window, if you see it's not present. You need to add few menus. For example, I am adding Arnold. Select this, right click, click add to menu, boss, deform, just I am randomly adding FX and close the window. See, now we are able to see that my menu set. Yes. See, now if you want to remove, close the window. If you go here, now it is not there. Like this, you can customize your menu sets. For example, you know the name of the menu, but you don't know the location. Then you can find the menu from Help, Find Menu. This opens a dialog box. Find menu, item dialog box. You can write the menu name here and click Enter. You learned about the menu bar and Control M is shortcut for toggling the menu bar, menu sets, and what are the common menus and specific menus. The total number of menus is 46, and you learned shortcuts from F2 to F6 for menu sets and holding spacebar for hot box, and how to tear off the menus, and also how to create custom menu sets and how to use the find menu option in Help menu. Thank you. Workspaces and how to customize the user interface of Maya. In this video you learn about Maya workspaces, how to customize the user interface, and also how to export those workspaces so that you can open in other system. This is user interface. The screen you are seeing is called user interface and also called workspaces. If you are not familiar with my user interface elements, please watch user interface elements and overview video which is explained few videos back. Here there is a small area called workspace. Maya classic workspaces. By default, it is active with Maya Classic. You can go to Maya Expert. See, it has hidden all panels and windows. It looks like expert mode. You can change to sculpting. Now it is showing these content editor and shape editor. Basic sculpting, the shelf, motion graphics. For example, I go back to Maya Classic. This is the default one, and I want to use Attribute Editor as a default one, and I want to disable this otherwise you want to keep it like this. The name changed here, my workspace. Go back, all these things will change. Maya Classic, see, it came back to normal. Again change to my workspace. In the top, my workspace 01, again it came back. This is what exactly workspace customization is, and this workspace is saved as a .json file in the documents folder. This is the path. Generally, it's in the documents, Maya, preferences, workspaces. Maya, want to delete my workspace 01? Yes, I have deleted this. Reset current workspace. So now it came back to default one. Now I want to import the workspace file. So when you open this, it goes to the actual workspaces version, but you can't find here because I saved it in the desktop. My workspace.json. Now see, it will appear here. When you click here, see, actually I deleted previously, but I kept the .json file. This is .json file. It saves all the parameters. Hope you understood what is the workspace, what is the factory workspaces, and how to create your current workspace, your own workspaces, and also how to create workspaces, reset the workspaces. You cannot delete these workspaces. You know that. You create your own workspaces, but you cannot delete Maya Classic, because when it's classic, see, delete workspace is off. Some other workspace is there. See, those default ones you cannot delete. Come back to Maya Classic, my workspace. I want to delete this. Delete the current workspace. Yes. And again it came back. Reset the current workspace. Now we got our default one.
Natapos na ako. Talo na nga ako eh.
What are heads-up displays
Natulog na nga ako.
in Maya? As a beginner, sometimes you may see information like this in white color displayed on the viewports. You no need to confuse. They are simply for display purpose. When you click on spacebar, you will see all the 4 viewports. You may see like this. This is basically display By default, it will be like this. But sometimes you may need to see some information, like for example, poly count. These are object details. When I'm selecting this object, see actually the number of registers on the left side. What are the registers will come to learn in the coming lessons. Right now, try to understand. These are simply animation details. See here, it is displaying the animation details. Caps lock, current asset, current time. It is indicating the current time. Evaluation, focal length, frame rate. Some features in the modeling phase, some features we use in the animation phase, sometimes we use in the rendering phase. Like this, we see these details. The important ones are view axis. Animation details, you are going to use them in animation department. Camera names, cinematography, when you are doing camera names, perspective view, when we are modeling, that is all about display, heads-up display. These last few lessons you learned about my user interface, how to customize the workspace, and how to display the heads-up display, all these elements. This looks like a little bit theoretical, but as a beginner you should be familiar with all the user interface. What is 3D space and 3D coordinates in Maya? In this video you learn about 3D space, 3D coordinates, and all the details for understanding three-dimensional points representation. When you open fresh Maya software, it looks like this. This is called grid, but actually there is a small representation. So this is what you are seeing is actually 3D space. You may not understand clearly what is 3D space. When I calculate points, now you see downside from anywhere. 3D space is infinite space. This is the basic point. 3D space is one point. That is called origin point. Go to display, heads-up display. If you see origin axis, see this is actually a small point representation. That is an arbitrary point. It's not having any size, but it includes three directions: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. That is what is represented here. Origin point. See some points like this. This is an origin, but this is x direction. But see here, x-axis 5 units. If you select this, the same number will be 10 units. What that indicates? These units are actually the distance from the center point. So this is 0, 5 units in the x direction, 10 units in the x direction. The same, if you go to this side, 5 units, 10 units. X-axis, positive direction, x-axis, negative direction, y-axis, positive direction, y-axis, positive direction, and z-axis, negative direction. Like this, if you see all those points, these points are aligned on x-axis. If you see, these points are aligned on x-axis, these points are aligned on y-axis, these points are aligned on z-axis. X-axis. Make 0 comes to align to this line. X-axis and y-axis 0. Now this is aligned to only z-axis with 3 units minus in negative direction. If you make it 3, it comes to here, positive direction. This is how you can learn. Start playing with this. It includes 2 layers. One is points layer and one is a coordinates layer. See these coordinates. Once you understand this, coordinates. Each point has dimensions: x dimension, y dimension, and z dimension. What are viewports in Maya? Right, so viewports. What are the uses of different viewports like perspective viewport and orthogonal viewports? As you are seeing on the screen, we are seeing the same toy truck from types of viewports. What is the uses of different viewports like perspective This is from top view. In Maya, viewports are basically 2 types. One is a perspective viewport and other views are orthogonal views. This is a perspective viewport. Perspective is actually like a real eye vision, how we see in real life, just like real cameras. But other views are like orthogonal views. Here there is no perspectiveness. First you need to understand what is a perspective view. Perspective view is actually when object is closer to your camera or eye, they look bigger. See here, this tire is looking very big when compared to this. When the object is further, it becomes smaller like this. In a similar way, but when you see from side view or top view, we don't see anything like that. Here you can see these two are almost similar size, but in the perspective view, This is close to the camera, hence it is looking bigger. But in the side view, we can see clearly both are of same size. Then what is the use of orthogonal views? It is a little difficult to tell in the right now, but you can understand clearly the position of different objects. For example, if you want to keep this a little bit back, you can clearly place the position of objects from the orthogonal views. Here, the placement is a little bit difficult, but both are having their own advantages. Like you can see from in real life backside, you can see how it is going to look like this, the perspective view. But if you want to, when you are creating objects, especially when you are duplicating something like that, when you are arranging a big auditorium, you need to know the position of different objects. For them, the orthogonal views are very useful. You can shift from one viewport to another viewport by simply clicking on space bar. Place the cursor, you don't need to activate it, and click on space bar, it becomes bigger. Click again, all the 4 viewports come back. Now top viewport, front viewport, side viewport. Like that you can go from one viewport to another viewport. And we can find here from panels orthogonal views, front, side, top, orthogonal viewport, top view. Now these 2 viewports are showing the same thing. You can click like this.